The following is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Here we go. You can't see me, but hopefully you can hear me. 2025 Draft Rumble is a go. Let's see who's number 1.
Introducing the participants. First, from England.
It's not going to go well from 1. Can she go coast to coast? Bell to bell? Feels unlikely. Sophie Martin is entrant number 1 of the 2025 Rumble. Now let's see who's here at number 2. Oh no.
Introducing the individual who drew
it's not gone
number 2
well.
from Yorkshire,
This has
England,
not gone well.
weighing in at 266 pounds.
It's not where you want to start.
Thomas!
Well, we're not getting a high draft pick this year, although we have slightly changed the specifications for this year's Rumble. The winner won't automatically get pick 1. They'll get to pick which draft pick they get in the draft. So, you never know. There's hope for me yet. Here we go, gang. Enjoy it. Hope you get the result you want. I'm just hoping to stay in as long as possible. ... Let's go, Juno. Let's go. Now, entrants will be entering every 60 seconds. So here comes entrant number 3. The carnage is just going to start now. He's in at 3. Ryan. Again, everyone coming in the first sort of 10. You're looking at a low finish. More and more people enter. Hopefully the carnage begins. Take solace, hide under the ropes, hide in the corner. Oh no. I will say I'm quite pleased with everyone's outfits for this year's Rumble. There are 2 people that don't look great. You can guess as and when they join. There are also 6 special guests as ever. 3 of them making their first ever Rumble appearance. 3 brand new Rumble entrants this year for 2025. And technically 4 as Paddy has joined us for his first Rumble this year. Where will he enter? Could it be number 4? No, James Harris normally comes in the bottom 4 of the JMB, so, you know, going out early in the Rumble is very on brand. Sophie Martin, the first to go. First in, first out. Could YMB about to join her? Yeah, thank you for the comments on the outfits. I appreciate that. I've got to say, there's 2 that are really, really bad. And after creating 30 characters, I couldn't be bothered to go back and change them. So I apologise to those 2 people. Be interesting to see how the JMB Giants face against the JMB Short Kings. 1 Giant versus 2 Short Kings currently. Oh, Ryan is gone. Here comes Debs. We have our first 2 out. The bottom 2 are confirmed. Sophie and Ryan will be praying that there's a decent draft pick left by the time they get to choose their slot. Technically, Sophie won't get to choose. She'll just get what she's given. That's it, rest in the corner, lad. Just rest in the corner. Don't need to be wasting energy on these 2. Just stay in the corner, don't get eliminated. No, what are you doing? The first year that the Queens of the JMB could actually be females on the game, thanks to WWE 2K25 for allowing intergender matches. I don't know what sort of message that promotes on the larger scale, but for the Rumble, it does make it a bit better. I've already lost count of entrances. Number 6. Yes, our first new entrant. We couldn't have pounds, so we got $3 tits. Here she is. What can she do in her first ever Rumble? Subscribe. They're great tits. £5, £6, £3 tits. You see the chat's going wild for £3 tits. Oh, in all the excitement of £3 tits, we've lost Debs. Should also explain how the rankings work for the wrestlers this year, because again, creating 30 wrestlers is a fucking ball ache. Sorry for the swearing, I was trying to keep this family friendly, although £3 tits has kind of ruined that. So yeah, this year, rather than each wrestler having their own individual stats, the top four finishers from last year's Fantasy League got full stats. The next 10 got -10 stats, and the next 10 after that got -20 stats. So you're either 100, even though they've got -10 stats, they make a 94 and then an 85. There's Hugh Coles, also for his Royal Rumble debut. Amazingly, we've never had Hugh in the Rumble, despite being our Lord and Saviour. But here he is. One of our guest spots. Getting right down to it. Going straight after £3 tits. He can't get enough. He wants to subscribe. £3 tits just laying on the back there. It's a position she's used to. Surrounded by 3 men. Also something she's used to. Ramsdad back for his second Rumble. All of the guest spots, well, half the guest spots have been inside the top 10. Last year, if you remember, Scotty took out, I think, Captain Tom to win the Rumble. Looks like we might not have any guest spots towards the end of this year's Rumble. Well, I'm still doing excellently from spot 2. That's it, hide into the ring, lad. Oh, James Harris has gone. Ramsdad has kicked him straight out. Short Kings against JMB Giants. Not going well for the Short Kings. Yup, I'm glad someone's done it with Ramsdad's odd shoes. That's right, he came out of his house today. Put the wrong Sambas on. I thought they were the same. It's like Brighton all over again. Hugh Cole's, there's nothing he can't do. He's got the moves. And now we have our JMB 2025 winner making his way into the Rumble. We have the first and second in the ring now. Father versus son as well. £3 tits still hanging on in there. Come on, get revenge. Get revenge on that JMB final defeat. Sling him over the top rope. No love lost in the JMB Rumble. Straight in and smack your dad. Colsey's cracking out all the moves tonight. Off the top rope. Smack my £3 tits. Not what. Ramsdad going for £3 tits. Oh, and our tribal chief is here. Raise your wands. Ramsdad's gone. Buckle was the Iron Man of the Rumble last year. Spent the longest amount of time in there. Will he do the same today? Straight after £3 tits. Oh, Colsey could be gone here, and he is! Buckle and Bolton cleaning house of the guest stars of the Rumble. Just £3 tits to go. Oh no, Buckle, this is not what he's supposed to do. Save me £3 tits. He's lasted about 30 seconds this year. In and out. I was hoping he would show off that t-shirt as soon as he could. No nonsense. This is an incredible performance so far by me. Some would say it's rigged, but I promise you, it's all set to AI. I have no control over the entries, over the moves, over anything. Cracking performance from position number 2 so far. Carnage in this by now. I think we've only had about 4 or 5 in at any one time. Now we've got back for another guest appearance in the Rumble. Rambo himself. He just wants to get her up dancing. Oh no. Oh, good lad. I thought I was a goner there. I thought I was dead in the water. The JMB big boys going at each other. And Morgan straight in to beat up a woman. Stays true to life. Allegedly. Before anyone sues me. That's it. Morgan struggling to beat up a woman. Again, true to life. Lawrence down by 3 pounds. He's done. He's absolutely done. So we only have 2 guests left to go. 3 pound Tips is doing the best out of all of our guest wrestlers this year. Wrestlers, as ever, have the worst stats you can have. Somehow £3 is powering through that. All those subscriptions must be fueling her. Look at the amount of fans in the crowd here that will sign up for £3 Tips after this year's Rumble. Rolling the ropes. Willie snuck in under the radar here. Drop. Sorry about that, breaks, everyone. My Twitch channel was laid dormant for about 2 years, so I have no idea what the settings are. So apologies if you get on any. It will go to YouTube, where there should be less or no ads. Kaylee is in at 14. Now we're starting to see people who potentially win the Rumble. £3 Tips is gone. She is gone. What a run she had. Willie also straight out. Willie and £3 Tips being out together is very poetic, don't you think? But yeah, anyone coming in now from 15 onwards has got the opportunity to go all the way. Don't forget our winner from last year, Scotty Wheeler. He's not in yet. Seb, who won the first Rumble, also not in yet. Could they make it 2 Rumble wins? I've gone from 2 to halfway through the Rumble. What a performance. Going for the Iron Man of 2025. Okay, we're being sensible here, just preserving our energy. Taunting the boys. What a show of force there. Oh, she's talking about last year's winner, and here he is. Impressive to win from 15, stranger things have happened. For some reason, the creator mode would not let me have that basketball jersey untucked, so he looks like an absolute dweeb, but that isn't one of the 2 worst outfits that I was talking about at the top of the Rumble. There were 2 really naff ones. Booting Kaylee straight in the face. Oh! I thought he was going to go there. I do have, as I mentioned, I do as second place in the JMB, one of the top 4. I am one of 4 wrestlers with 100 stats. There's me, Sam Kimmish, who's already out, Sophie Dove, and Buckle himself. So quit your moaning, Buckle. You also have those stats. You couldn't capitalise. And here he is, the heel of the show. All mouth, literally no trousers. The battle of the JMB North starts now. Yeah, so creating people that have, you know, relatively bespoke features like a moustache and a kilt, it's quite easy to make them look vaguely realistic. Like I say, when the worst one gets in, you just got a generic person with not many unique features. It's a bit of a struggle. Feels like we're absolutely flying through this Rumble. We're going to be going 20 minutes and already on entrance 17. Paddy makes his debut into the Rumble, and it's his first season in the JMB. Trying to get his draft spot here. Could he go for the win? He's got a beautiful loud shirt on. That's it. Suck it, Innes. Suck it. Ooh. JMB North is mine. It's a battle of the JMB South in the corner. Oh, Tarara it is. See you later, pal. I'll tell you what, if we go from two to win here, there will be cries of fits all over the shop. But I promise you, aside from making the starts, once the Rumble starts, I am powerless. Glad people are trying to pack his shirt. One thing I was nervous about. Everyone had high hopes for it. Murphy is here. Murphy is a bit of a juggernaut when it comes to the Rumble. Towering above most, he immediately dispatches Paddy. I think that could be a goner here. I think this could be the run coming to an end. Oh no, maybe not. Just survive. Oh, we've got a bit of a titanic battle here though between the two. Trying to think who's left to come in. Oh, Sophie Dubb, another 100 rated wrestler coming in. She finished third in the JMB last year. So she could go all the way here. Crimea River in this Crimea River. If you perform better in the JMB, you'd have had better stats and maybe you'd have lasted longer. Oh, that was a nasty shot there. I told you Northie is one to be feared here. Quite easily clean house. And our dethroned queen, Poppy, is here. Winner 2 years in a row, but lost out to brother Sam in this year's league. She's getting straight to work and trying to kick me out. Overthrow the cult leader. No, there's no cult. Glad everyone is enjoying the aesthetics of the Rumble. Like I said, it can take me quite a long time to create everybody, but shout out to the newest version of the game. It really has upped the production value of this year's Rumble. Biggest and best yet. We've still got 2 special guests to go. So these people you're seeing in the ring here now are likely to, even if a special guest wins the Rumble, it's irrelevant. It's whoever the last of the JMBers to go over the top rope will get to decide when they pick. There he is, the first Rumble winner's here. I apologise now, because he looks like the tax man. I thought I'd be clever and give him his wedding suit, but it didn't pay off well. I'm not pleased with how he looks, so apologies, Seb. You look like a middle-aged tax man rather than your cool wedding suit, but there's one worse than that. That hasn't been in yet. But like I say, I didn't catch what number Seb was coming there. There might actually be more people left to come in than I think. We're about 25 minutes in. The Rumble on average lasts about 40. Probably got another 15 minutes. Oh, Poppy's gone. Poppy is gone, but she'll get a good draft pick out of that. Under the top 10. Anyone now is going to have a decent pick. No one, I don't think, has ever won the JMB from having picked number 1. I don't think whoever wins this Rumble is going to pick number 1. I think that's probably going to go to someone who's in the late teens, I would say. Now Tunners has arrived and he has literally got the worst outfit out of everyone. I apologise, Tunners. Oh, he's gone. The outfit was so bad, he's just gone, fuck it. I'm going straight in and straight out. I think he even beat Buckle there for speed. But we are edging closer and closer to Rumble first. We've never had someone enter 1 or 2 last this long. I'm never going to beat the allegations of Fitz. Like Tunnel's trying to catch the tube there. Comes in, doesn't know where he is, gets on the wrong tube. So where are we now, Dan? What number? Let's have a look here. He's coming in. 23. Okay, we've still got a lot more than I thought. As ever, Johnny's one of my favourites in the Rumble. Very easy to create. Give him some loud, tiny shorts and no clothes. Now, we're finally getting a bunch of competitors in at the same time, up to 5 in there now. Johnny's already shagged, he's only been in a couple of minutes. Seb could be gone, here he is. They've gone straight out after him. I thought Johnny was dead, but no, off the canvas, just eliminate Sophie Dunn. For those asking, Sophie Dunn and Johnny are both a whopping 5'7" in the WWE Rumble. You can't do half inches, so I couldn't make Johnny that half inch smaller. Here she is, the OG Queen. Can we team up? Can we team up together? And straight after Johnny. Oh, and he's gone. He has gone. Straight away. Oh God, we could do some domestic violence here. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. She beats me in real life. She beats me in the Rumble. So we still have 2 special guests. So we only have 3 or 4 JMBers left to go. First, high flying. Bang. Someone end this domestic violence, please. Sophie Hogan. Oh, I don't really want to eliminate the wife. That couldn't lead to all sorts of domestics. Hogan's in the ring now. Sophie, not Hulk. Starting to dare to dream myself now. I assumed when I saw myself enter at number 2, it would all end quickly. But inexplicably still there. And we're getting absolutely pounded by my wife. She does beat me. Don't listen to her. She does beat me. And now we're getting into the final few. I think this is 25? 26. Jim, what a spot to come in. Oh, and I did eliminate the life. And Sophie Hogan. What an incredible run this is. One for the ages, a Royal Rumble performance. With 4 more left to enter. And I can only think of 3 of them. Can't think who of the JMBers hasn't been in. Think of one, can't think of the other. Answers on a postcard, please. Which one of you hasn't been in? As I say, 2 special guests still to come. One of them you'll know, one of them's a brand new Rumble entrant. Oh! Oh, God! Fall into the hands of Jim. There's worse ways to go. Secure myself a decent pick, and in comes Georgia. Could she win it all from here? There's so very few to eliminate. Although, I thought Jim was stopping. Commentator curse there. Jim was going to launch her straight over. Georgia loves an animal print. Absolutely loves one. So the jacket was a no-brainer. The shades too. Animal print on the top too, just that added detail. So we've got Jim, Georgia, and then one other JMB. I cannot think for the life of me who it is, but they're going to be the winner of the Rumble, or at least the winner of the JMBers. They might not actually win the Rumble. We could have our first guest win the Rumble. That would be wild. Here he is, the man we do it all for, Jamarcus Russell, back for the Rumble for the 3rd time, and he's not messing about. It is Nick, thank you Poppy, Nick is the last JMBer to enter. So Jim, Georgia, or Pop, no, not Poppy, we've just literally said it's Nick. Commentators going mad. Of course, Jim thinks he's won, as ever. Doesn't pay attention to the details. George is gone. It's Nick or Jim. It is Nick or Jim, and we can have a scenario we had last year with a JMB having to eliminate guest stars to win the Rumble. Who's coming in at 29? Will it be Nick or will it be our first timer, final guest? Nixon at 29, which means our first timer, final guest is coming in at 30. The absolute scenes if a guest wins this. Jamarcus is the biggest and largest member of the Rumble. Unfortunately, they didn't have the bear outfit anymore, so Roger had to, unfortunately, sacrifice his place at this year's Rumble. Greg Wallace was cancelled, so he couldn't come back, and Captain Tom's been finally laid to rest. Here we go. No, boys, get Jamarcus out. You don't want to be fighting with each other. You don't want to lose the Rumble to a guest star. Who's coming in at 30, gang? Who is it? It's right, it's everyone's favourite person from Birmingham. It's Jim versus Team Who Part 2. He annoyed the hell out of him in Birmingham. Will he annoy the hell out of him in the Rumble? Time will tell. The man who would never leave. two Birmingham residents do battle here. Nick, a Birmingham resident, Team UQ, Birmingham's finest hanger-on. An absolute travesty if Team UQ wins the Rumble. We couldn't get rid of him. He's gone. Jamarcus has done the world a favour. Once more, Nick has gone. Jim is the winner of the Rumble with a JMB draft spot. But will he win the Rumble or will it be Jamarcus? Oh, Jim, what have you done there? It's horrible tactics. Jamarcus clinging on for dear life. I think Jim's going to do it. I think he's going to do it. He's done it. Jim wins the Rumble.
Here is your winner, Jim.
Absolute scenes. What a Rumble for 2025. The chaos, the joy. We didn't have a guest. Now I've just got to try and explain how Jim picks his draft position because he'll never understand. But that is it, gang. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I've enjoyed it. The fun's over. Now we get into setting the draft position. So to recap, Jim gets to pick where he drafts in the fantasy league, whether he pick 1 all the way down to pick 24. He has the choice. What a performance. Thank you, everybody, and good night.